Alright, hello, and welcome to the world of Melvor. It's been a little while. We kind of checked in on watching the trailer, but we haven't had any actual gameplay footage in a long, long time. During which I've kind of just been dicking around. I made some efforts to prepare myself for this final challenge, and then I spent a long time just doing Slayer tasks because it was fun. So I didn't record myself doing any of this challenge. I just felt like I really need to focus. I need to kind of stay in the zone. So I just had King of the Hill on my TV. And for the last 2 hours or so, I've been going through Season 9 and fighting through these four Slayer areas 5 times. Sorry. I've been working based on this guide pretty religiously, following it as closely as possible at all times. Shout outs to whoever made this. I don't know if it tells me anywhere, but it's very extensive, very helpful, very Whoa, what is. Okay, that was strange. Very descriptive. Really everything. Oh, there's King of the Hill. Everything I would need. Um, And we're here. We've made it all the way to the final boss. I think kind of what I was hoping is that somehow this would be easy. That I could get to some sort of configuration or some sort of arrangement that, like the rest of the game, I could idle it pretty stress-free or pay minimal attention or what. But I realized that this is pretty different than anything else in the game, and that you actually really do need to focus. You need to pay attention for pretty much the duration. And I think at first that was really off-putting to me. I play this game as like a numbers go up power fantasy simulator to give me, kind of little bursts of dopamine and progress throughout the day with little effort. But this is different. And at first I really hesitated to invest myself in actually actively playing for such a long period. But then I was like, why am I so afraid of that? Was I not at some point a gamer? Didn't I play JRPGs with long final boss fights that involved active thinking the entire time? Haven't I played in Super Smash Bros. Melee tournaments where I have to be like as on point as possible for pretty much an entire day? Well, why was I so scared of a little challenge in my idle game just because it's an idle game? And of course, I do like the idea that this is 99.9% an idle game. But for this last 0.1%, this final crowning achievement, didn't it feel satisfying to take this character that had been working so hard for me all this time and actually fight with them, with my guy, at this pinnacle of power against Bane, the instrument of fear? So, I plunged into it with that attitude renewed, and we made it here. I only kind of screwed up once. I had one death, but it was very early on in the first attempt. And since then, we've just been building up momentum and doing well. Okay, so we have to fight magic at magic, which is pretty good, because this synergy is very strong. I do have one UI complaint, okay? And maybe I just don't know how to do this. Okay, so I got a bunch of dragon summons, because they're very useful. And I was like, yeah, I want some of these on each of my sets. I'll put like 25,000 on each of my sets or whatever. Okay, never mind. Alright, that would have saved me a lot of time. Just kidding, haha. I figured there would be some way to do that, but somehow my mind just blanked out and I didn't see this. Whatever. Anyways, this is a good summon. We're going to be using Incinerate, which should never miss, so it'll be guaranteed damage. Hopefully stay ahead of the DPS checks. Hopefully stay ahead of his heals. We got the Shield of Magic Power. We're going to throw on the Power Ring, which I've been saving for this moment. We can put on our Glacia Helmet. And I think that's good. I think this is what we want. Everything else looks maxed. And hopefully we'll just tear through them. Easily peasily. We'll do protect magic. We'll have our finger on the eating button. I'm just gonna really try to very conservatively eat, because we do have guaranteed damage. We will get there eventually. Let's review these quickly. Fragile Mind, if we have the damage reduction debuff, I think anytime I see this pop up and we have that debuff, I'm going to eat. Mistwalk, very annoying, but we don't have to worry about it at all. Suffocate, also very annoying. We got to time it, basically, so that right at the end, we don't get hit with the sleep, because we'll be at over 50 hit points. But I think just out of caution, I'm just going to kind of spam eat throughout this attack. Overwhelming power, scary, scary, scary. I think we're just going to spam eat as soon as we see this thing, because holy moly. Okay, let's harvest some Baronto Herb for good old time's sake. We're at a whopping 1.15 Billy EXP. Sorry, my mind is fried. It was a surprise. Like, it wasn't actually that hard once I got into it and once I kind of focused. And like, once you're doing the Shrouded Badlands, the Perilous Peaks, stuff like that, it's very easy, very minimal. But it was just like this feeling of tension for the entire duration. And now I feel a little bit like my mind is burned out. But it was all for this. Let's get there. Let's do it. I just got a Slack message. We'll check it afterwards. Okay. I'm so scared. Start the fight. Fragile Mind. We can take one of those and misses anyways. Overwhelming Power. I'm holding down the button. We only procced a couple hits. It's still Overwhelming Power. Okay. It's still Overwhelming Power. I don't think I need to actually hold it down right now because we don't have that many Affliction stacks. We gotta get some damage in. We are getting great damage in. Okay, okay. Eat on Fragile Mind just because I'm scared. The debuff isn't applied. We are already at like half HP. Okay, I'm holding down for Overwhelming Power. It's already hitting for 300 because of the debuff. That's so scary. But we're getting in our eats between the hits. Okay, it missed for long enough that we started our Incinerate, which is fantastic. Fragile Mind. Okay, this is the first miswalk, but I think we can outpace this. Suffocate, I'm going to hold up eat because I really don't want to sleep. Okay, now it's just a blank attack. That's whatever. Didn't hit for anything. Overwhelming Power, I'm going to hold eat. It's missing a lot. That's fantastic. Fragile Mind. It hit. I'm gonna hold eat. I don't even think that does anything because it's a one-hit shot, but whatever. Okay, Incinerate started. Excellent. We're doing great. We're doing great. I'm just going to hold eat until I absolutely feel safe. Okay, Overwhelming Power, I'm going to hold eat. But we got Incinerate off. He's down to, like, almost 2k HP. Okay, Mistwalk is annoying, but we can outpace it. Mistwalk into Overwhelming Power. This is, like, as good as he could hope for, and it wasn't even net positive through that. I am just holding eat because I am scared. Okay, he's gained a lot of ground. I think we got to stop holding eat. We don't have to eat here, for sure. We don't have to eat here because we're at, like, max. Same here. And it's missing anyways. This I'm going to hold eat because it's scary. But it's missing. It's missing. The prayer is really what comes in clutch here. Okay, I'm holding eat on this again. This is it. This is it. This is the hit that kills. Right? No, because he's freaking miswalking. Okay, I'm going to hold eat through this because scary, scary. Hold eat through this. Also scary. Oh my god, back up to like 2k HP. Okay, this one is okay. We can get 2 attacks in here. Fragile Mind we can tank right now. Suffocate, I don't want it. I don't want it. Keep above half. Okay, you're not going to get to half. That's fine. Fragile Mind I'm going to eat because I'm scared. Mistwalk, annoying. Very annoying. Overwhelming Power, I'm just going to hold eat. Because we're pretty inflicted now. I think it's okay here. Yeah, it was dealing less than half, so we're okay. Suffocate, okay, now we're safe. Oh my god. Dude, we're losing ground. Okay, Overwhelming Power, we can actually tank that right now because we don't have the debuff. Fragile Mind, miss. Thank you. Overwhelming Power, we can tank. Okay, I'm getting less scared. I was getting too scared there for a bit. That, I ate because I was scared there. Just stop miswalking. If you stop miswalking, it's all good. Okay, Overwhelming Power, we can tank this. And it just full misses. That's excellent. Okay, Mistwalk, come on. Do you really want that? Do you really want that? You're still, I ate because I was scared. This is so scary. Okay, fragile, overwhelming power is okay. It's definitely okay because we're not debuffed. Like, it's scary because we're so afflicted right now. We're like at 3/4 HP. Okay, suffocate. I'm gonna eat now. Okay, Mistwalk, fuck you. Die before that. Oh, yes! Alright. Oh, you defeated Bane in 337 days, 19 hours, 38 minutes, and 22 seconds. I don't know what the heck that's showing at all. Is that the time since this quest came out? That doesn't seem possible. No, it definitely came out more recently than that. And it's definitely not the time since I created my account, because I created my account like 2 years ago. I don't know. It doesn't matter. This says whatever. The face is silly. We got the win. We got the win. And not only did we get the win, we got the hundo from that. I'm actually so satisfied with leaving it right until the end. What? Wait, hold on. Why am I not at 100% monsters? 100%. Oh, maybe it just doesn't update? I should be at 100% items, too. Wait. Was the... Okay, screw it. Nature's Blessing Ring. What? What is that? I have everything else. I have the book. We can look at the book. No. What? Nature's Blessing. Okay, well, how do we freaking get this? Shaman Ring, Nature Rune. Do I have a Shaman Ring? No. What drops Shaman Ring? Shaman. Okay, let's kill some Shaman. Yeah, this equipment is good enough. Where are Shaman? The Wet Forest. No. Let's find out. Shaman. Runic Runes. You're so close. I thought that would be big crowning achievement. We got the pet though, right? Yes, we got the pet. No, this one. All enemies have -1 damage reduction. That's pretty cool. Let's pet him. Wait, can't you pet the pets anymore? You can pet Mark. You can pet Astro. Can't pet Bone. Bone, I guess, is too much like his master Bane and is freaked out. With this warrior of light or whatever the hell we are. Can you drop me a shaman ring, please? Or ring of nature or whatever? Okay, well, we did it. I mean, I'm not going to be satisfied until we're at 100, but we can wax a little nostalgic here. It's the freaking rarest drop, isn't it? Okay, let's upgrade our attack speed a little bit and get the Twin Exiles going. That should still, Actually, I don't even know if this is better anymore because we miss out on the, Blade Echoes. I don't know, it kills pretty fast. I think, unless I was sure the title edge was one-shotting, this is probably just as good. Okay, thoughts on the final event? Well, I already explained that it was very jarring to suddenly have to play this idle game and really intensely play in a way that felt more like being in a tournament or fighting against the final form of Sephiroth or a super boss or something than it did playing an idle game. It was an exciting change of pace, but I like it mostly, as a change of pace. It was a great way to kind of feel both empowered and also feel like, dang, like I'm barely scraping by. There were a few things that I missed out on. Obviously, it would have been nice to have the Dragon Synergy on all my equipment types, but I somehow overlooked that. Didn't get one yet. Other feelings? I love this game. I've been playing it for like 2 years now. I started doing it on a whim. I had never really played an idle game before, but I had been into RuneScape, not actually playing RuneScape, but learning about RuneScape and watching RuneScape content via my friend Ryan. Shoutouts to Ryan, a frequent collaborator on Keats the YouTube channel. And he was like, hey, you should check this out. It's like a RuneScape idle game. And I was like, okay, that sounds kind of cool. And I left it going, and I was, cutting my normal logs, and I was like, this is fun. And when I got to 99 woodcutting, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep going. And it's 2 years later, and I don't regret that choice. Sure, it's eaten up a lot of time that, conceivably could have been spent elsewhere, but who cares? You don't waste time that you enjoy. And I think the amount of time I've spent on this versus the joy I've gotten, just as I said, just those little hits of dopamine and progress, probably the most fun I've had, even though I went really dry on one ring, was doing God Dungeons chests, idling something for a long time, then coming back to a chest that has a wide variety of exciting content, and opening those, rolling those. That's got to be my favorite. Second place, maybe, I don't know, just something like fishing or mining, where it's like pure idle, and you just come back and a number has gotten huge. There's not really any surprises, but you're just like, nice. Hey, there it is. Okay, let's get our proper 100%. Upgrade you. This is the final item. Hooray. And there we have it. 100. I'm so happy. It feels so great. For the first time ever, and barely with enough time to spare, because the big expansion comes out in a little over a week, but I am leaving for a week-long vacation tomorrow morning. So if I didn't do it now, I wouldn't be able to have done it before new content comes out, and it is a lot of content, so I do not expect myself to catch up anytime soon. I think only the fact that they were so focused on this new content is what enabled me to catch up. That there was kind of a gap before... Okay, we can stop fighting you. There's a gap before I had to deal with a whole bunch of new stuff and I could actually catch up. So that's very, very exciting. That for once, the only time I've been playing, we actually caught up. Maxed out our skills, maxed out even our mastery. I'm really glad that I did that before I did these final events and final dungeons and stuff, because it's like, I don't know, it's more satisfying to have that as like the final achievement, beating the final boss, rather than the final achievement being like, whoa, you fletched your 2 millionth oak longbow unstringed. You beat the game. Our item log, for the first time in a very long time, is filled. I'm sure there's some like bonus non-completion items I don't have, the Easter eggs and Goblin Raid stuff, but let's forget about that. It's filled enough, and it just looks beautiful. I really love this screen. Just seeing everything all at once. Monsters, it updated. I don't know why it wasn't at 100 before. But we did it. Even the mama chicken we beat. And our pets. Our nice little selection of pets. Why did Roomba just say something? Roomba just went ba-da. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I've really enjoyed my time playing this. Having these little bursts of progress, having those little random dopamine rushes. I'm really looking forward to the next big expansion. So let's talk about goals for the account. For the first time ever, I have none. We've had so many lists. I can't be bothered to go back and find them, but we've had so many lists where I, list out, okay, we're going to do these dungeons until I get these items. Then we're going to do this. Then long term, it's the mastery grind. No such list exists. All I can do now is plan for future content. So one thing I know is that eventually we're going to have all the way up to level 120. That was revealed in the trailer, with unlocks along the way. So I have a week of pure idling, and I think I'm probably going to do agility, which isn't the most exciting thing, but it's my lowest level right now. It gets us a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but it gets us some gold, too, which is nice. I'm sure we'll have use for that, even though I'm friggin' rich as hell right now. 5 billion in the bank. But, you know, it's money. It's something. And, I don't know. It seems as good a thing to do as any. I might give it a bit more thought. If you have any suggestions on what's really good to pure idle right now. Alternatively, fishing, get more whales. Can't have too many whales. But yeah, I'm really excited because I have no kind of idea what direction the account is going to take after the new content. Hopefully when I get back, I'll have a chance to really sink into this new content and explore it in a video, sharing that experience with all of you as we kind of forge a new path in the next era of Melvor Idle. Thank you so much for joining me on these like 90-something episodes. I had a lot of fun making them. We've had some ups and downs, but today is definitely our greatest triumph yet. That's right, we got the Nature's Blessing ring. Just kidding, we got that book. Where's that book? What's it called? The Beginning of the End? There we go. Let's have a skim. Back from the brink. This 25. This is nice. I like that they have, because it's very non-intrusive, you know. If it was like a video I had to watch, I think I would actually like it less. Even though that would be like impressive and cool. I just kind of like the idea of this lore being very separate and non-essential, but there with some love put into it. It kind of reminds me of RuneScape. I feel like RuneScape often does things like this. But if you want, you can mash through all of the quest dialogue. But it's there. It's there. So you've helped Ahina. Arenia. I totally guessed what her name was. I don't know. Okay. Throne of the Herald. This is the Herald. Alright. We did it. For now, at least, we beat Melvor Idle. Have a great day. Bye-bye.